So homework for Ross chapter 11. I think I had you do the translating into Hebrew section here. So 11.5 section A. Let's see if there are any questions about these. I'm happy to go through any of these answers, work any of the problems. If there aren't any questions on this first section, then let me just throw a couple at you. Just thinking in terms of the English sentences, so we'll just focus on 1 through 8 right now. We have these phrases or sentences in English, and just to make sure that we've got the concept of the difference between a demonstrative pronoun use versus the demonstrative adjective use, let's just label these as pronouns or adjectives. They're all demonstratives. Okay, so this is the place. Is this a pronoun or an adjective function for the demonstrative? Pronoun. It's not this man. It's not this city, right? I have no noun that immediately goes after the this in English. This is the noun, okay? So that's a pronoun function. These are the men. What's that? That's a pronoun. Those are the days. That's a pronoun. Good. Let's go back up. Is this near or far demonstrative? Remember the difference between near and far? Near is closer to the speaker. Far is farther from the speaker. Which one do I use for near? This. Okay, so I'll put N for near. These, near. Those, far. Good. These warriors. What use is that? These warriors. Adjectival. That's the adjective function. And is it near or far? Near. Good. This place. Adjectival. That's adjectival. Good. Near or far? Near. Those days. Adjectival. Ah, that's adjectival. Good. And it's far. That night. Adjectival and far. Good. Oh, I'm sorry. This nation, it's near and it's adjectival as well. Okay, good. Okay. Excellent. So let's just take a look at a couple of these to make sure that we're clear on how you would write them. Anywhere that I have an adjectival use, and that encompasses these 5 right here, numbers 4 through 8. What is going to be the order of my constituents? Is the noun going to go first or the demonstrative adjective? So I'm going to have noun first, followed by the adjective. Because these demonstrative adjectives are always attributive in function. Which warriors? These warriors. I'm not saying what are the warriors or what the warriors are. I'm just saying which ones, and I'm going to say something about those warriors. Okay, what's going to be true about all of these? All demonstrative adjectives have what attached to them? The article. And all of the nouns will likewise have the article. So I'm going to have ha on all these forms. Ha something, ha something. Okay? So, let's look at these warriors first. What is the Hebrew word for warrior, singular? Gibor. Do I have some dageshes here in these first 2 consonants? Gibor? Yes. The first one is what? Dagesh Lene. Second one is Dagesh Forte. Good. Now, I don't want to say one warrior. I want to say warriors, plural. So what do I have to add to Gibor? Im. Good. Do I have to change any vowel points over here in these first 2 vowels? Gib and Bor? No. Why not?
It's not a segulate.
Okay. I don't have a segulate noun.
And then you have the Dagesh Forte, so it breaks up it makes the syllable.
That's right. This Dagesh Forte closes this syllable. And the Bor was closed. Resh follows the Im. and starts a new syllable, that leaves this open and pre-tonic. In Hebrew, nouns require what kind of vowels in open pre-tonic syllables? Long. Old preacher sermons are long. Open pre-tonic syllables require long. Is a whole involved long? Yes. In fact, it's not just long, it is historically long. Yes. So we don't need to change it. It's already long. And even if we wanted to change it, we could. This first syllable becomes propertonic because the tone has moved to the eem ending. Why wouldn't I reduce that to a vocal shiva? Because it's closed. Exactly. And I only reduce open syllables to vocal shiva. Right? So open propertonics would go to vocal shiva, but this is closed. So good. So I have giborim. And then I have, for these, what's my word for these? Near demonstrative, the plural form. These is ele. Everybody say that. Ele. Ele. And the accent is on the aleph. Ele. Everybody, ele. Ele. Okay. So, can I just say giborim ele? No. Can't just say giborim ele. I have to say ha giborim. Now my dagesh is not a dagesh lene in the gimel, but a dagesh forte. And I have to put ha here, and the aleph is going to reject the guttural, and I get a long, compensatorily lengthened, long pathak, a long vowel, which is called a kamet. So, ha giborim, ha ele. Everybody say that. Ha giborim, ha ele. If we were translating this, following the literal order, it would be what? The warriors, these. Which sounds wonderful, doesn't it? The warriors, these. How will you make that good English? These warriors. Very nice. Okay. So you see how we did that? These warriors. The warriors, these warriors. Let's just look at that night. That night. What is the word for night in Hebrew? This is number 7. It's Lila. And who knows what gender and number Lila is? Masculine singular. But it sure doesn't look masculine singular, does it? Lila. Looks like a feminine singular comments hey, right? But that is in fact masculine singular. So, if I want to say that night, do I use the near or the far demonstrative in Hebrew? I use the far. And where does Hebrew get its far demonstratives? Which pronouns? The third person pronouns. Which letter do all third person pronouns start with? Yeah, a hey, an H sound. Okay? So, what's the masculine singular form of that? Who? So can I just say Lilahu? Lilahu. No, what do I need? Even if it's a far demonstrative, I have to have what? Ha. So, what am I going to say here on Lila? Ha. Dagesh forte in the lamed. Ha Lila. And then ha hu. Ha Lila. Ha hu. How will I translate this in literal order? The night, that, which is to say, that night. That night. Okay, good. So when my demonstrative is an adjective, it's fairly easy to spot that way. When my demonstrative is a pronoun, it's also fairly easy to spot, because it will never have what attached to it if it's the pronoun use. It'll never have the article ha on it. Okay? So, if I want to say this is the place, first question would be, what is the demonstrative word for this? The near demonstrative. Masculine singular is ze. Feminine singular is zot. Everybody say that. Ze, zot. So this masculine singular, this feminine singular. These is ele. Okay, so let's say I want to say this masculine singular thing. It's ze. And then do I write the word is in Hebrew? Nope. I will leave. I will not put it there. There's going to be just a gap, as it were. And then the place. What's the word for place in Hebrew? This is one of your new vocab words, isn't it?
Makom.
It's makom. Good. Makom, spelled this way. Long A, colon ba. Makom. Now, can I just say ze makom? What would that mean? This is a place. This is a place. How do I know that I can't say this place?
We have the copula English. Oh.
Yes, I'd have to put this after, and they'd both have to have the article. Hamakom haze. Ha-ha. Hamakom haze. That would be this place. Okay? But that's not what we have. We have ze, hamakom. And we need to say the makom, right? The place. So we need to add what? The article here. Mem gets the dagesh forte. Hamakom. Ze hamakom. So this is the place. This is the place. All right. Let's take a look at these translation exercises. So you had 10 exercises. Did any of these give you any particular pleasure or pain? Number 7? Let's go number 7. All right. So we have, go ahead and let's recite this together. Number 7, Pakad Elohim, Melech Chadash, V'hamelech Hahu, Lo Zahar et Adonai. All right. So we have Pakad Elohim. Is this a verb? Yeah, this is a verb, right? Pakad's a verb. What's our typical word order in Hebrew? Verb, subject. Unless this is the object and the subject is just derived from the personal ending. So it's either he appointed God or God is the subject, God appointed. Now, in order to know for sure, I need to keep reading and see, is there another noun that could be the object? And if so, then maybe this is my subject, right? Is there another noun here? Yes, Melech. Is that the direct object? God appointed Melech. If that's the direct object, shouldn't I have an et in front of it?
It's not definite.
Ah, good. It's not definite. Only definite direct objects take the et marker, the sign of the accusative. So we don't need to put the et there if it's not definite. So he didn't appoint the king, he appointed a king. Now, look at Chadash. This is one of your new vocabulary words, I believe. What does Chadash mean? New. New. Is that a noun or an adjective? It is an adjective. Good. So do I have an adjective following a noun? Does it agree in gender and number?
Yes.
Does it agree in its definiteness? Yes, they're both not definite. So what kind of adjective would this be? Attributive. And it's telling me what kind of Melech, right? So God appointed what kind of Melech? A new Melech, a new king. V'hamelech hahu, here I have the who, which looks like it could be the personal pronoun he, but is that in fact the personal pronoun he? No, and I know that because it has the article attached. You'll never attach the article to a pronoun, whether it's the demonstrative pronoun or the personal pronoun. It never gets the article. So the only thing I could translate this as is what? Hahu is that, right? Ha melech hahu is the king, the that. How would I translate that? That king. So is this demonstrative pronoun or adjective?
Adjective.
It's the adjective. So the king, the that is that king. Lo zahar, did not What does Zahar mean?
Remember.
Remember, did not remember, et Adonai. Yes. Is that the direct object?
Yes.
Yeah, and this et is signaling that. But there's no article on Adonai. Can that still be definite?
It's a.
Yes, because proper nouns are definite. All right, good. Who asked for that? Did that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Others? We have time for one or two more of these. If you don't, let me go through a couple of things with you here. We have 3 minutes left. I have here in number 1, ha milkama hazot. Do you see ha? Ha milkama hazot. Okay. Is this matching the gender of that? No. What gender and number is milkama? Feminine singular? Yes. Kamate ending? Zot ends with a tav. What gender is that? That's also feminine singular. Remember, kamate is my most common feminine singular ending, but my other common feminine singular ending is a final tav. Okay? So this is a corresponding indefiniteness and gender and number. So this is a demonstrative what? Pronoun or adjective? It's a demonstrative adjective. Is it the near or the far demonstrative adjective?
Far.
Far. Far?
No. Near, sorry.
It's near.
Sorry.
We're nearsighted here.
Sorry.
Okay.
I saw the hey and thought it was the personal pronoun.
Right. So it's which battle? Hamilchama's battle. The battle, the zot. The what? The this. So which battle? This battle. Now notice Gedolah is the same gender and number, but there is no ha and it doesn't go after the noun. So what kind of adjective is this?
Predicative.
It's a predicate adjective. And so I'm going to translate this not as this great battle, right? But rather, this battle is great. Okay, my predicate adjective is telling me what the subject is. It's not just great, it is great, ma'od, exceedingly great. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, over here I have ha nevi'im, ha risha'im, ha ele. You see the ha? Yeah, but it's not just ha, it's ha. Okay? Which one of these is my noun? Ha nevi'im. Ha risha'im, adjective. Ha ele, yeah, it's my demonstrative adjective. How do I translate this? The prophets, the evil, these. Now let's put it in the right order. These evil prophets. And what did they do? Halahu is my verb. These evil prophets walked or went. Where did they go? El hamakom hahu. You see the ha? So this is my demonstrative acting not as a pronoun but as an adjective, right? To which place? That place. The place, the that. That's the far demonstrative. That place. All right? You're going to see this in the Bible quite frequently, especially in prophetic literature, for what will happen in the future in the Messianic age. Bayom hahu. Here it's in a past context, but I just wanted you to know this expression. What is this saying? Bayom hahu. Yeah, which day is this? A near or far demonstrative?
Far.
It's far. So it's in the day, that.
So in that day.
So in that day. In the day, the that is in that day. In that day. Or on that day. Okay? Let's see. And look at 8. This is a similar expression. Bayamim hahem. Bayamim hahem. This is the masculine plural of days. This is the masculine plural. Near or far demonstrative? Far. So it's in the days, those. In the days, those is which days? In those days. In those days. Anachnu, what does that mean? We. In those days, we lakadnu. We captured. And now I have Giborim Rabim. My adjective goes after the noun. It agrees in gender, number, definiteness. So it's many warriors. We captured many warriors. All right. Okay. We'll have a quiz in chapter 11. So I encourage you. You're also quiet about asking questions, and my fear is this. Dr. Marshall will now put the hammer down. My fear is that you have no questions because you haven't completed the homework. If that is true, you need to get your homework done before we go over it in class, because it doesn't do us much good to go over homework when you haven't done it. Okay? It's a waste of time. So get it done and come with your questions. I don't care if you don't do it all very well. Try to work through it so that we can intelligently go over anything that you have questions about. Okay? All right. Great. Thanks. Have a good weekend.